Hey everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you a project that I have. This is my Pioneer Woman cutting board that I have, and you can see that the wood is getting dry, and so I have a, a Boss Lock kit to refurbish cutting boards, and I'm going to use it on this one. Ideally, you're supposed to do it about once a month. And so I have not been doing it with this one. That's the first mistake that I've made. And the second one that I have made is that you're not supposed to put cutting boards in a dishwasher. And I did not know that. So we're going to attempt to refurbish this board. And the first thing that it says to do is to use this mystery oil on here and let it set for 24 hours. So overnight. So tomorrow I will come back. Once this is on there and it's set overnight, then I'll come back with the board cream and apply it. The kit also comes with the sponge, and so I'm going to use the sponge to do it with, and it has a cap over the sponge to keep it clean. All right. So from now on, my wooden boards are not going to go into the dishwasher. Okay? I'm learning as I go on how to care for some of the wood that I have, okay? And so I am going to, it says to apply it, so I'm going to assume that okay, apparently this has a cap on it that is sealed, and definitely is sealed, okay? There we go. So, put this back on it. And I'm not sure, I'm just going to put it on the sponge itself. Okay. And then apply it. Just like this. On both sides. The goal is to put some oil back into this board and let it absorb in there. That's the goal anyway. So that's what we're going to try to do. Okay. I did it that way the first time. This time I'm just going to pour some on here. And this board is pretty parched, so I want to make sure that I am putting plenty of oil on it so it will have plenty of room to absorb into the wood, and hopefully we can get it back to looking good. Okay, that's my goal anyway. All right. I'm going to go around the edges as well. Okay. I can already tell it's looking way better. And the oil that's in this sponge is coming out. So maybe it was a good idea to put the oil on the sponge. Maybe that was a good call there. Okay. We'll come back in and take some more of this oil off of this side. Give it a good rub again. And continue to go around the edge of the board, applying the oil from that side. I'm going to learn how to care for these boards together. Together, why not? Okay. All right, we've done that. I'm going to go back over this again. already tell you that it has made a huge difference on this side. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute before I flip it over. And let some of this oil soak in there. And soak in the sides. So this is what it looks like after I put the oil on it. And that's what it looked like before. So you can see a huge difference already. Just by just one application, okay? I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back and flip it over and work on the second side, okay? I'm gonna give it a little while. All right, here we go, we're back. And what I did was, is I put a little plastic wrap on the board where I had the oil, and just flip the board over so that the oil is on the plastic wrap and not gonna get on my table and everything else, okay? So, here we are on this side, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to put some of this oil on this side as well. And I'm probably doing this all wrong, okay? I did read the instructions, and it did say apply the oil, you know, after I had cleaned it up and everything, which I already did, okay? So apply the oil and let it sit for 24 hours. So that's what the instructions said. And the kit came with this, so I assumed that this is what you use to apply the oil and the second, the lock-in, I guess that's what that is, okay? But we're going to do this and get this oil applied really well. Give it time to soak in. And this is a huge difference on this board. Okay. Maybe one day I will pick myself up a really nice cutting board. And so this is a great way for me to learn how to take care of a cutting board before I get a really nice, expensive one. Okay, always wanted a nice one. Here's the thing, okay? In one of the houses that I lived in my lifetime, I purchased the farmhouse, and you guys have already heard this story. I purchased the farmhouse from my parents' farmhouse. And in that farmhouse, my dad was a carpenter. He was a woodworker. And everything in it was custom. It was custom designed cabinets in there, custom designed trimming in the house, all the way through the house. And we did not have like dresser drawers. They were all custom built into the house. And they still are. And one of the things that he did for my mom, and I still have it, it's out in the farmhouse though, is he built a custom wood chopping block, okay? And it's still out there. It's large. It is also serves as like a little mini island in the middle of the kitchen. And my mom loved that thing, okay? And took care of it. And I'm not sure what she conditioned the board with, but it's not being used as a cutting board anymore. It is an island in the middle of that kitchen, but it's not used as a cutting board anymore. And so, anyway, so maybe one day I might feel like bringing that very large cutting board into my kitchen over here. but it's made for a 4-bedroom, very large brick home. Okay. It's not made for a mobile home. So it's big. And so I'm not sure if I want to bring it over here and have a big chopping board in the middle of my kitchen that can't be broken down, if that makes sense. A table in my kitchen that can't be broken down. I already have a dining room table. I don't want to add that into the middle of my kitchen. At least not right now. I may eventually decide I want to, but right now, no, I don't. It's too, it will be too big for this small kitchen. All right. So anyway, so this is on there, the oil is on there, and so I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours, and then tomorrow I will bring you back and we will apply this. Okay, this, which is the board cream, okay? And this, I'm not sure what it does. Let me read on it, okay? All right, so what it says is, for a minimum of once a month, depending on the use and household conditions, apply an even coat of the Boss Mystery Oil to the entire wood surface. Allow the mystery oil to fully penetrate through the wood fibers overnight, then wipe off any excess oil. Subsequent to this process, apply an even coat of the Boss Lock board cream using a clean cloth or disposable towel. Allow the board cream to penetrate the wood surface overnight, and then wipe off any excess board cream. Okay? So, I assume this is for the oil application. And then you use a disposable paper towel to apply this board cream to, and toss the paper towel. That's what the instructions said on the back. So that's what I'm going to follow, okay? That's what I'm going to follow. Okay. I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. I can already see a huge difference in it. I can see it all the way around the edges and everything. I'm excited. Hey everyone, we were working on this yesterday, and so you can already see the difference in the color on this board. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to get in here, and after the oil has sat for 24 hours, I can tell you it's not oily, okay? And so now what I'm going to do is get in here with this board cream, and we're going to add this on. Using a paper towel, like the instructions say. And this is very thick cream, very thick cream. And so it's not coming out of this top very well. So I am going to, we're going to see how much. I got some on there. So we're going to see how much I need. To spread on this. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. It's just a little thick on the end there. I got it moving now. Okay. So gonna do is put this cream on this board. And I'm going to go around the edge, just like I did yesterday with the oil. I'm going to do the same thing with this cream. Make sure I get this cream all over the edge of it. Okay. This looks so much better than even before I got it. I can't believe the difference in this. Okay. Now I'm supposed to let this sit for another 24 hours with this on it. And so we're gonna do that and then we'll come back. But I'm looking at that color. Compared to this color. Let's see if you guys can see it. Okay. And the other side has a little bit more of this on it, so I think I'm going to give it a little bit more in here. I don't think you can over condition a board. I really don't. Especially one that I have sent through the ringer and back. There we go. Okay. Now I got some in there, okay? I'm going to give this another wipe of this. And really get this on here. There it goes. Now I can clearly see a difference. All right. All right. So this board has been reconditioned. And I'm really happy with this, okay? I also want to let you guys know that, remember that sponge that came in this box? And I put oil on it? Well, I had to wash it out really good because I think that's the sponge to clean the board with. I think that's what it's for, okay? And so I think you're supposed to use like disposable towels or a cloth towel to condition the board with, and that's how you're supposed to scrub and keep the board clean. All right, but anyway, I'm going to bring you back tomorrow and let you take a look at, after all this has soaked in, what it looks like now. All right, everyone, I wanted to bring you in and finish up this video so I can get it edited and out. And this is me conditioning this Pioneer Woman cutting board that I've had for several years back into better condition than the original, to be honest. Because I remember when I got this. And what I'm doing now is any oil that has not soaked in to the board, I am making sure that I wipe it off. Okay. And you can see that it was very dry and unconditioned when we started. And now it is very conditioned and back to a really good state. Okay. And there we go. This is what it looks like after. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so glad I did this and spent the time. It does take like 2 to 3 days, okay? It takes 3 days to do this. And the reason is because you have to let the oil soak in for 24 hours. Wipe it down. Then you have to let the board cream sit for 24 hours and come back and wipe it down. So this looks really nice. I'm really glad that I did this. And now I know how to restore chopping blocks and chopping boards that haven't been taken care of for several years, okay? So anyway, I'm really glad I did this, okay? And I'm really glad that I am using this product, okay, for my cutting boards, okay? This product is going to last me for years to come, all right? It is. And so I was really glad that I was able to use this product. Now, I'm not sponsored by this product by any means. I bought this on my own. And the reason, the biggest reason was because of the board, okay? It was an expense, okay? It was an expense, but I wanted to recondition the newer boards that I had gotten because I had to toss my older ones because I had not done this step, okay? And so now I know that I can do this and keep these cutting boards for many years to come, including the ones out of the farmhouse, okay? This is going to end this video. I'm going to leave some playlists for you on here. I'm also going to leave some links down below. If you're interested in this, I will definitely leave the link down below for this kit, okay? And yeah, and so go back and watch my older videos and see the things that I'm doing in my house. And you guys be blessed, because you guys bless me every single day. I know I'm blessed.